So this is my tutorial on how to remove a Mogul igniter. This is your Mogul igniter. Now these igniters are the same on the tractors and the stationary engines. This is a video for probably the 5 people in the world that were able to change a Mogul igniter. But the engineers were pretty smart on this, and I want to say better than the Rumley people. I'm going to say it. First thing I'm going to start with is this screw, this set screw here that holds this pin. We're going to go ahead and take this set screw out, pull this pin out. This becomes loose then. That allows us to get in here and take off this bolt here and that bolt there. Now before we can do that, we got to undo this screw nut here. You want to make sure you do that beforehand so you don't, tear your wire out, because that's, it's a nice wire there. Take your little wrench here. Yeah, I know, it's bent. And we're going to loosen that nut. That's the set screw that holds this pin in here. Keeps it from turning, also keeps it from coming out. And there's a flat edge on here that goes against. So we're going to take that out. All right. Now the other one really came out hard. No. Oh, well look at that. How lucky I am. See that flat edge on there? I don't know if you can see that in the video. Probably can. Take that flat edge out. I'm going to put it up here, top of the engine, so I don't lose it. So now this is loose. And we can carefully kind of just let it sit there like that for a moment. You can see the igniter. We're going to take off this wire first, and there's just a nut, little half nut holding it on there. I'm going to use a pliers. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to use the pliers. And that's not on there very hard. Just turn it a little bit. It loosens right up, see? All right. I'm going to take that off of here, and I'm going to put the nut back on. Then you need to get these 2 half nuts off, and hopefully it just comes off without having to pry it. So I've got my socket. This uses 1 1/16" socket. Got a little extension on it. See that? A little extension on it, yeah. 1 1/16". Make sure you're loosening it, right? Not tightening it. Okay, and we're gonna, see, they aren't very tight. You don't want them very tight. You can bust the casting if you get those things too tight. There's a little copper gasket on the inside that helps seal the igniter on. I'll show you that when I take it into the shop to clean it. So all you gotta do is take these 2 half nuts off. All you do is you take a little screwdriver in here and you just pop it, comes right out. Look at that, nice. This one isn't as bad as the other one. The other one had quite a bit of black on it. This one's just a little oily. I'm gonna put some brake clean on that, clean that right up. I sprayed a little brake clean on there, and I used a little Brillo pad on it. You can see she's cleaned up. Looks pretty good. Gonna go ahead and put it back on the engine. And just because I mentioned earlier, you can see there's a copper gasket that goes on around there to help seal it. Putting the igniter back in, we cleaned it up. Just fit it right in there, slip it back on. There you go. We are all set, ready to go. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, make fun of me in the comments, whatever you want to do. And I hope the 5 people that will use this video to take off and clean their Mogul igniter will enjoy it. So, thank you. Have a good day.